Budget shows the futuristic planning of Prime Minister Modi. In particular, three things were great about the budget. Number one, the focus on infra development. The budget has been increased by nearly 10% from 11.2 lakh crores to 12.2 lakh crores. It will create lakhs of jobs. Number two, there is a lot of focus on health and education. So, for example, biopharma sector will get investment of 10,000 crores. That will reduce the cost of medicine. If you look at cancer medicine, for example, duties have reduced in the case of cancer medicines. So, number of steps on health. Education, similarly, there is a focus on services sector, on focusing on education turning into employment. I think that will give an impetus to our youth. Lastly, I think the buzzword for the budget is trust, and trust is on two different segments. Number one, there is trust on the states. So there is devolution of 41%. 41% of Government of India's revenue will go to the states, and states can take it forward and make their own lives better. Secondly, there is trust on the taxpayers. On number of items, for example, the penalties have been reduced, self-certification has been introduced, etc. So I think these are very good points about the budget. Three things I would like to see more of is the mantra for this government is minimum government. That probably does not reflect so well in the budget, because the budget speaks a lot about government will do this, government will do that, government will do train the people, skill the people, everything. If government has to do everything, then what is the role of the private sector? So I think if they rely more on the private sector, that will be a better budget. Secondly, a number of high-speed corridors have been announced, which is good. But I would say there should be focus on completing the high-speed corridor, which is already under development since 2017. It's high time that comes on stream. Thirdly, I would say in the case of MSMEs, for example, SMEs, there is a fund of 2,000 crore which has been announced. For SMEs, there is a fund of 10,000 crore. If you look at the 2,000 crore fund which has been announced, number of MSMEs in the country are 7 crore. So if you divide 2,000 crore by 7, it is only about 300 rupees per MSME. I'm sure you know 300 rupees is nothing for an MSME. So rather than announcing certain numbers for the sake of it, I think government should really ensure that there is ease of doing business. So for example, just to give you one simple example, solar sector has a lot of focus in this budget also. For creating one solar project, you require 116 approvals. This is not my data, this is what government has laid out in the parliament. So if government can turn 116 approvals into one approval, that is the biggest thing they can do rather than giving 2,000 crores or 10,000 crores. Thank you.
Sir, can I ask one more
Yeah.